Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 306.7.
We're past that. I haven't even heard those in Rugrats making it now. And I'm calling y'all Rugrats at this point.
We did
it. All right. So I think you can still kind of tell a little bit by my voice that I'm getting over a sickness. Who would have thunk me sick? No.
Yeah, always.
I don't even know what it was this time. It was like, I already had COVID this year, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't COVID. And I did
It's just normal stuff.
And I did a test yesterday.
System.
I've like no flu and COVID because I did go to, they had a regional Smash tournament yesterday. But it was just like weird because usually it's like I'll get like a fever and it'll usually get like, 100 or so, or it's just like I suffer for 2 days and then it's just like a slow drainage of like 2 weeks after I get over the fever. This was just a solid like 99-degree fever for almost 5 days. It just stuck around and I just was tired the whole week. I'm just like, all I want to do is sleep, and I hate it. But the other fun thing with this week, which is this is just a story, so I was sick, whatever. On, I want to say Monday, because I ended up taking the day off, go into my office, and I see, like, I had some like Christmas candy still left over that was like in a bag, just like the thing that like my mom got me. And I see one of the candies that's on the ground. The packaging is ripped open slightly, and it's just like slightly bitten all over. And I was like, no.
Office fairies. You got them too.
So I'm just like
conspiracy nut nobody knew. It's the gnome.
Oh, so it's time.
I fucking wish. Because I could probably make some money off that shit. But I'm just like looking around all over the place. And I like move some of the couch cushions in my couch. Because I have one of those like modular Lovesac couches. And like how those work is the backs, and the seats are separate, and then there's like a hole in the back that you like clamp to the seat. And right next to that hole, I see like old fries, and there was like a wing bone. I'm like, I have a fucking rat in my office, probably underneath right where I'm sitting right now. And I was too sick to be like, I don't want to deal with this right now. I feel like shit. This sucks. So
today is not your day, rat.
Yeah, I ordered some traps, got them in like a day later, and basically once I got them in, I'm still feeling like shit. I set them up all around my office, and I'm like playing Smash or something, I forget, and I had the lights on low, just because, sinus pressure, headache, I just, and I
like
hear
where this story's going.
a teeny little rustling near, like, the trash can I have in my office.
It is the worst in the world!
I look up, and, like, how my office is set up is, like, the trash can's, like, over where, like, you see these monitors pointing. There's a window there, and I have blackout blinds. And I look over by the trash can, and peeking out of the blinds, I see these two beady little eyes. And I did not mention this story the whole week because I wanted to see him squirm. This is the only reason I never mentioned it in the Facebook chat.
Evil. Legit evil.
Y'all do not know how much DA hates mice.
Boy, if like you had like visited for some reason when this happened, you would have never came over again if you would have been the one to find it.
If when I went to the con and I stayed over your house and I saw that, I'd have been gone.
I'd have been gone.
So I will tell you right now, pretty good bait, Gushers. Just put one little gusher basically in each of the traps. Next morning, got him. And I had an inspector come out, do a thorough search, like pest control inspector, to see, and there was like no other evidence. It like seemingly, and I still have traps out just to be sure. Random one-off, which is a rarity.
Crazy.
Just because they are very social creatures, they tend to just stick in packs.
Read up real fast.
Yeah, and I think basically the only reason that he was in my office is just because I basically live in this office and I keep food in here, and I don't like particularly storage it all that well.
And that's the thing, like, with it being a one-off, mice are everywhere. A lot of times they will not care, but sometimes they'll get in, and once they're in, it's just like, ugh.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm keeping an eye out right now.
You've been there for 4 years or so? 5 years, and this is the first occurrence.
Mm-hmm. And that's
you got
why
a lot of cats in the area?
There's some strays I feel like that I see every now and again. So there's that. You know what? Definitely have had the cats have been pretty good over the years, just because there's been times where I was mowing my grass. I'm like, something smells awful, and there's just a dead rodent in my yard.
Yeah. Stray cats are like unbelievable pest control.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, just was not it was not the right week. It got taken care of. Got the pest control, like green signs, like you have no like entry points that seem like obvious. There's no signs. You should be fine. I'm like, okay, cool.
What happened?
It was probably, if I had to guess, it was like he probably like they could get into my garage pretty easily just because like there's gaps like between the garage doors, and it was probably something where like I ran outside and kept the door open for a little bit, like probably that, if I had to make a guess. And I think he hadn't been there that long, because I think I noticed him at the later point of my Resident Evil 9 playthrough, because I recall something like I'm already on edge playing the game, and I recall seeing something move in my periphery. But I didn't catch him at that point, and then it wasn't until he left evidence that it's like I really knew. But yeah, just nice. It was a fun week. How was your guys' week?
Fine. Rodent free.
Yeah. Did you any damage or anything, or did you guys have like? Oh no, it was mostly Ohio that got the wind stuff, right? It was like,
no, we got some of that wind.
Big wind.
We got some of the, and I drive a small electric car. That boy was going
rocking.
So typically, I'm a one-handed driver. Totally fine. This time, boy, not even that. I'll sit up straight, but it'll be like under it, and it's just like handling it like that. Not this time. 2 hands, baby.
2 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or 3 o'clock.
Yes, sir. Because I knew it was a problem because I went to the grocery store for something and I hit a corner, and I got out the corner fine. So I'm changing lanes, slow changing the lane, putting it back to where it was, and then the back of my car went, and I went, "What the fuck?" All right, yep, nope, I know what this is. 2 hands, baby.
Trucks just go by real fast and it will be shaking.
Yeah,
that's what, it's always been like that.
But not with just straight wind. Yeah. That was the issue. I'm used to it with.
Go ahead.
Sorry. No. I'm used to it with the cars. I understand that they're driving by. I'm gonna feel a little bit of that. I'm ready for that. It's just the suddenness of the wind.
Mm-hmm. At my mom's house, so like there's the fence that's in my old backyard is a piece of crap. One of the fence posts at like the base got like snapped and was leaning over. It tore off. We didn't have the garage is a piece of crap too, but we didn't have shingles. We just had like the like big mat like shingles that were on the roof. Ripped some of those off and almost sent the trampoline that she got for my nieces, like a bigger trampoline, out of the yard. The only thing that caught it, there's a grounding wire that goes into my mom's backyard from the power poles. That caught it. And then like a couple of my neighbors had to help her like just secure it to that power line while the wind was going on. But it lifted and it almost flew out of the yard.
Yeah, we got some down trees and some power lines. I know Brittany, her in front of her place, power lines were down.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, we're not a trampoline city, so we're not gonna get stuff like that. But there was some wind.
Yes.
I remember when I was bringing the groceries in, I went back out to get the rest of them. I tried to close the door, and it would not close. Legitimately, I had to put some force into it. No shot, because I don't want the animals getting out, and it was just like woof.
But yeah. So before we get on to the main bulk of stuff, of course, our this will be bi-weekly reminder because there will be no podcast next week. Black Lives Matter, stop
Our
naked.
podcastly reminder.
Yeah. Get your vaccines and boosters. Wear your mask. Actually, honestly, get your vaccines and boosters. I didn't this year. I got fucked. Wear your mask.
Get them if you can, because they've restricted a lot of that shit.
Have they?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's no longer free, some other stuff.
Yeah. Wear your mask in crowded indoor places if you are sick, which I did. Support Ukraine. Support LGBTQ rights. Support body autonomy. Pay your employees what they are worth. Fuck generative AI. Fuck bullies. Fuck genocide. Fuck war. Fuck ICE. Be good. One another.
Speaking of the ICE part, so I told the story of an AEW wrestler doing all his anti-ICE campaign and the people chanting it. They went back to that place tonight for the pay-per-view. He is on the pay-per-view. It's gonna be the loudest ICE you will almost ever hear.
All right. So, do we start with the bet? So, One Piece live action came out this week. I have only seen the first episode because I'm watching it with my girlfriend. I did not see her this whole week until yesterday, and we watched it yesterday. But that's really the only episode I needed to see.
Yeah, it's the most important episode in the history of One Piece live action. And will ever be in One Piece live action.
I've not seen any of it.
That's crazy.
Why do you think I've not seen any of it, BG?
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. It's less crazy now.
So,
I'm in lockdown.
So
But I know what's up.
This will be spoilers for the first episode of live action One Piece Season 2. The whole episode is in Logtown. It is basically everything with Logtown, including retroactive stuff that they
I want to hear that.
Okay. But the literal 3 things that we have in the listing for the bet.
That's some garbage. They're a bunch of hacks.
Luffy standing in front of the platform, Smoker, Dragon, all in it. Heavily featured.
Even. Yeah, no. This is Logtown. It's unfortunate.
Hacks.
There's nothing else to be said here than this is Logtown.
bullshit.
What do you mean hacks? It was always what it was gonna be.
What I said was hacks, and what I meant was hacks.
Unbelievable.
So, I don't think there's even any room for discussion.
No, there's some wiggle room. Calm down for a second. The deleted scenes will take out those scenes in the show.
The to be deleted scene. They're gonna patch the episode.
It's gonna be Luffy waking up from a dream going, boy, ain't nothing that happened.
Luffy, we're on our way to Logtown. Nah, let's skip it. I've already experienced it. Grand Line, boy. Yeah, no, this is Logtown.
Yeah, it's at whenever
Whatever you think happened in the manga of Logtown, just know it happened in this episode.
Yes, and then some. So Anyways, what's up with this whale? All right. But yeah, I have not watched it in its entirety. It'll probably be a little bit until I watch it in its entirety because, again, watching it with somebody else slows you down.
Hey, don't off and know it. I'm watching All Her Fault, which is a series that came out last year. It's good. It's good. On the final 2 episodes, watching it with someone, I'm like every night, you available to watch this? Let's watch this. Final 2 episodes. Probably not even gonna watch it till like Tuesday. Sucks. Ended on a huge cliffhanger. Huge. But yeah, it's a good season. It's a good season.
What I've been hearing. Got a 9 rating. Just in terms of like most stuff, people are rating it super high, which again, when especially with the season that introduces the cute little reindeer man, like the fact
his past is noted as one of the best episodes of the season, and it is one of the best episodes, if not the best episode of the season.
And like in that same vein, apparently Netflix is trying to have a Samurai Champloo series made, which on one hand I'm like, the One Piece team is like involved in the project. Yay! They are actually getting Watanabe like more involved in the production. Yay! The Cowboy Bebop team isn't also involved. Boo. So
I think it would have been fine if they got the input from the creator.
Yep.
But
they're fixing
lessons
that now.
were hopefully learned.
Yes.
Based upon the reception.
Yes.
And things will be adjusted as such.
Yes.
And it is a lot easier to do.
I gotta get off of this.
Like with sci-fi, there is like the layer past like expected reality, I guess. Whereas Samurai Champloo is 99.9% grounded in a realistic feudal Japan for the most part. So that helps it, but
still, that's a lot of sets and outfits and things. But
yep.
And swordsmanship, because the to make it look real and look good is something that Game of Thrones did not master.
Let's see. Let's keep on shows and movies.
How was Yu? Has anybody seen?
I haven't seen the Yu live
I
action.
have not seen.
I have heard good things. I've repeatedly seen his fight with the big red demon before he fights Kurama and
Goki or Genba, something like that.
Which that fight scene just on its own, amazing. Actually looks good, well choreographed. I need to watch that too. Keeping with movies, TV shows, and whatnot. We had the final trailer for the Mario movie, which revealed that Yoshi is voiced by Donald Glover.
Childish Gambino.
It's all just building up to a moment where he's gonna talk in a normal voice, and somebody's gonna be like, "What was that?" And he'll go, "Yoshi," and that's the joke, and we'll move on.
Oh, 100%.
Sans that, I wonder what that like casting call was like. All right, who am I playing? Who am I getting? What's this pitch for? You're playing a green dinosaur that only talks in high pitch and only says his name. A Pokemon? No. No.
You're close. You're close.
But that is, we are like 2-ish weeks away from that coming out.
And it's weird that they need to do it that way, because they know that if someone just goes, "Hey, you're trying out for the role of Ryu," it's gonna be like, "Oh, they're doing a Street Fighter thing, y'all. If they don't get the role, like, it sucks."
Yeah. The Yoshi popcorn did actually looked kind of cool. It's honestly one of the better like novelty.
Did you see the Mortal Kombat one?
Did I see the Mortal Kombat one?
It looks super good.
Did you see the Mufasa the Lion King one?
No.
I don't think anybody saw that.
Mortal Kombat
I
popcorn
understand.
bucket.
I understand where you're going with that.
Is it? Wait.
Oh my goodness.
Is it Shao Kahn's helmet?
Yes, it is.
That is too ornate.
Damn.
That's great. That is
I
a
think that
legit
beats out the
collector's
Yoshi one.
item.
The Yoshi one is very good, but this is.
It looks real good. Oh, gotta keep it.
Hold on, let me.
Look up the Mufasa the Lion King one.
I will look up the Mufasa, the
Great.
Lion King
An
one.
image. Just to show this off. There we go. Is that the one, BG? That's the first one that popped up.
It was kind of gold, but yeah.
Fantastic.
This
Go,
one?
go to images. There it is. The Pride Rock one to the right. Right there. Look at that.
Oh!
That is just a piece of poo.
Oh!
With a terrible, just fake looking lion.
It looks like
Oh.
Oogie
It's-
Boogie opening his mouth.
It's terrible.
Oh, you know what, BG? I can see it.
In real life, it looks worse.
Really?
That lion looks so bad.
It's horrible.
It's really bad.
Oh no.
Okay.
I should have got it for the video.
Should have.
Hey, you probably could.
Oh, it is probably for like $10 on $30 on eBay. That's not bad.
$5 is not bad.
Discounted, it was 50, but they're like, hey, this ain't moving. we gotta sell it at cost.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
They've sold 6 since they've opened this sale.
Actually, hold on. Let me go away. Google prompts. Here we go.
Oh.
I didn't want to zoom in that much.
$17. No, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
this is
Huh? Like
this
18
is
bucks?
it. And then
No.
Oogie Boogie open mouth.
Yeah, no, that will actually be super good. Look at how terrible that looks.
That lion looks horrible.
Legitimately.
Timu.
Is that Scar?
That is false advertising is what it is. Because that lion don't look like that.
Okay.
Oh,
No, that's gonna be actually super good for the video.
All right.
All right. Next up, we have. How many here have seen the second Ace Ventura movie? Okay. All three of us. People in chat.
Yes.
People in chat.
They don't know what Ace Ventura is. They're 12.
That's why I'm
It's
asking.
babies.
12 and 3 months, sir.
Meme. Namek, no. Meme, no. Cyber, yes. So there's a very infamous scene in that movie where he's like trying to spy on people and is like in a fake rhino and like it gets real hot in there and he like strips. It's Jim Carrey. And then basically it's like a bunch of like nature people come up. They're like, oh, the rhino's about to give birth. And it's just Jim Carrey birthing himself out of a rhino. That rhino is up for auction. The fake rhino, and it is expected to go for $4,000 to $8,000, which honestly seems
Which
kind
is
of cheap.
not a lot.
Yeah, no, that's very cheap. I said it before. I will say it again. The wrong people are rich. Cause I would love some like that. I'm not trying to pollute our ocean. I want the rhino from Ace Ventura when nature calls.
Yeah. Like the only question is like, obviously the person that's gonna be able to afford it has storage for it, but like me buying it, it's just like, where am I gonna put this?
It would just be in the room. It would be the rhino room.
Because it's gonna take up a whole goddamn room. In order to get to the room, you have to crawl through the butt birth hole in order to get into the room.
Just have it be holiday decorations in your front lawn. Christmas, he's got a little hat on. Halloween, a little jack-o'-lantern on his back.
It's gonna pay for itself in 50 years.
Martin Luther King Day. Oh, I can do something with this. Bring out the
Afro in poor taste. Where do I go with this one? I feel like a dashiki would not work for Juneteenth. I feel like people would not be reciprocal of that.
Why, yes, honey.
Wow.
This is the Arbor Day Rhino.
Please don't confuse it with the Labor Day Rhino, nor the Memorial Day Rhino. He got one of those, hey, every day is a holiday calendar. Just so he never has to take it off the front lawn. Hey, it's National Kissing Day. Why would I remove this from my lawn, Jim? Don't you see the decoration for it?
Oh, Columbus Day? No, the butt birth rhino does not celebrate Columbus Day. We are against that here.
He's out. He's out.
Oh, boy.
My only thing is, if the person, wherever they put it, moves one day, I feel like it's going to be really awkward to move the rhino.
Yeah. All right. We got that. And then the last movie thing that I have is there was the initial trailer for the new Scary Movie. It looks like Scary Movie.
It is scary.
And it most certainly looks like Scary Movie 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm. I just the one line that did get me was when I'm forgetting the names of their characters, but the two female leads, when they see each other again, she's like, I don't know if I can hug
Cindy
you.
and Brenda.
Yeah, Cindy and Brenda. I'm a Republican now, so I'm supposed to be racist. That's like, that's a good one. I like that.
It was the sinners part was like, yeah, do some half gay stuff, and then Sean come in, why you gotta be half gay?
I kind of forgot his character with like the clown under the bed scene until
Yes.
I like recently saw it again. I was like, yeah, I forgot.
I hope it does well.
It's
And
definitely
not just
one of
like
those things-
nostalgia well.
Yes, I hope they go the Naked Gun route, like the reboot, remake, whatever you want to call it for the Naked Gun. If they basically just like have a little bit of modern stuff to like appeal to those people, but definitely call back to previous comedies of that age, I think it'll do well.
I was trying to see the budget. I can't imagine it's more than like 20. Oh yeah, with the inflation and stuff.
Mhm.
And it's a lot of actors and what.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 45.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably like 60.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we got some game stuff. Pokopia just came out recently. That's gonna be the next game that I stream now that I'm feeling better. Apparently, so there's like kind of cloud servers or like paid servers you can join. It's kind of like how Animal Crossing I think was way back in the day. Apparently, there is a group of hooligans, ne'er-do-wells, that are going into these paid servers to rapscallions, another good word, to like blow up these different endgame builds, and they're being like compared to Team Rocket to the point that there was like a wanted briefing, Pokopia griefing group, aka the Bombers, because they go around. You get these like electrode cannons that you like can fire and blow stuff up with. They're just going into people's servers and blowing up like things where it's like there's like these areas that where you can meet the legendary birds, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. Well, I actually said that in the right order, I realized. And basically it's like you blow them up, and if you blow up that area and you haven't actually done the stuff to meet them yet. You have to rebuild those things by hand in order to meet them. But like some people thinking stage, some people like it's not, but it is just like, it's just, you know, fun little internet meme. Just, I wouldn't call it like incredibly egregious or malicious, but still enough that like people are concerned. But I've been seeing a lot of good stuff about it. I'm actually very excited to play it. Have you guys seen the pictures, speaking of Pokemon stuff, of Pikmin?
No.
So I'll post this in the 2200 discussion chat, just so you can see
It's
what it
the
looks
most
like.
shameless. What are you gonna do
Like-
about
Oh, I
it?
have seen
I've
it.
I was about to say,
ever
like,
seen.
I know, like, you had very strong opinions in terms of Power World. This
Yeah.
is like...
It feels like these people went, Pal World got away with it, so we gonna do the same.
to both of them.
Yes.
They're probably thinking, like, they're not going to work together to take us down. So we're going to
What are you gonna do, Pal World? Prove Nintendo right?
immensely rip off both of them and Zelda and some other stuff. So I'll
The
just...
orange flying fire thing with a fire on its tail and green wings,
Mhm.
that is grounds for an instant takedown.
So
It is offensive.
This is Charizard. I'm sorry.
So let's just like zoom in here a little bit. We actually also have Link on his back with a machine gun. That is just Link from Breath of the Wild.
100%.
Same
Big ups.
hairdo, color scheme, what have you. You just doesn't have a sword.
What you gonna do about it?
That is like 100% feathery Charizard.
Yes, 100%.
Bring
That
it on.
is a definite weird mix of Meganium and I'm forgetting the name, but there is a PAL in PAL World that was very Meganium inspired as well, but it is basically a
Sir.
direct fusion of both of them.
That is a hard ripoff of fan art.
That's true.
That
I
is-
do. I remember I remember seeing that. Like someone just had fan art that basically was like this almost 1-to-1. That is Pikachu, just orange, with some
No.
anime hair. That is a mix, like almost direct fusion of Lucario and then Anubis, who was said to be a ripoff of Lucario from Power World, and that is oh god, what's his name? It's not Virizion. Cobalion, and I think Fengalope from Power World, like another fusion. That's basically
Akira Slide? How dare you?
Wow, they really did the Akira slide.
Oh my god!
And they did it poorly.
I never actually watched the trailer for Pikmin.
Yeah.
I've always only ever seen the pictures. Oh my god, this trailer! And then
He's flying. He's doing the Link falling thing.
Oh, let me actually look at the
They
trailer.
they are really just shaking their butts and going, "What you gonna do about it?"
This is the most shameless you will ever see.
Also,
in
I will say,
your
like,
damn life.
Company, Chinese, like,
Yeah.
so it's just like,
No. Please
see.
try us, please.
yeah. Let's see here. Let me, I forgot.
Oh, but because Nintendo copyrighted the throwing spears to catch Pokemon, to catch creatures, they're using cards.
Mhm.
Come on, buddy.
Digimon got something to say about that.
This is unbelievable.
So
But
here's
what
the
is the
trailer.
market for this?
Oh,
because if
oh,
you want
yeah.
to play,
And it's just one of the dragons from Breath of the Wild as well. Like,
Yes, dude! It's egregious!
it is so offensive.
This is
But it's admirable in their pomposity.
one of them just looked like a lot of these just look like, dude. It is just a direct rip of both.
yeah.
It's
They
kind of
legitimately did when you got those combined two Pokemon name or two Pokemon and
Mhm.
let's see what the name is and what they look like. It's legit that with Power World and Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. And just the mechanics of Power World of the survival, the pals like doing like, oh my god, this is a direct rip Pal. That guy,
It's such a ripoff!
that bear is from Pal World essentially.
This is such a ripoff.
That's basically just Rayquaza.
If you want to play Pokemon, you play Pokemon. If you want to play Power World, you play Power World. Who is this for? What does this offer more so than the other two?
Hey,
that Mammoth is just the Pal. That wasn't even. That's
You
just the
think
rule edge
they
for
care?
Pokemon.
there are 3
Oh, yeah, there's
working. Oh yeah, there's 4 working battle royales right now. It's gonna offer something different.
I like it becoming a Pikmon or whatever. The motorcycle becoming a Pikmon.
It just looked like a Henshin, what's the bug ones? Not Power Rangers, but there's a name for them. I'm forgetting.
Beetleborgs?
Not Beetleborgs. There's the Japanese name for it.
Oh,
I'm forgetting.
Tosetsu.
But
they couldn't even change the Muv's tunic color. Just try. Yeah, just give half of a crap. Just
Kamen
orange,
Rider, thank you.
Light blue, dark blue. You make it the exact same shade of blue. We want no mistaking what this is. All right,
Yeah.
you guys.
Yep. So
we know what you're here for. I cannot believe
we'll
this
see
is
if
Heroes
the Pokemon Company and or Nintendo takes some legal action. Which, that's a good segue into our next beat. This is the one time of Nintendo being a very litigious and scummy business, like the business side of Nintendo, where we're like, yes, you sue the United States government, Nintendo. Yes.
Please do.
So, amongst other companies, because a lot of companies are doing this now, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that the tariffs that Trump was putting on multiple countries across the world were unconstitutional and unlawful. To which Trump threw a hissy fit, tried to throw more tariffs out there, yeah, this, yeah, that.
Yeah. Oh, you're denying my tariffs? How about super tariffs?
Yep.
What do you think?
But basically, the fact that there was a court ruling and now legal precedent for companies to say this, like, what you did was unlawful and we want to be compensated for damages. And weirdly, Nintendo has one of like the best cases in terms of this because of, quite literally, they announced the Switch 2 and that pre-orders were going to happen in a month and yada yada. There's this big swell of announcements. Literally the same day is when Trump first announced his tariffs. And then it was like the next day or the day after, Nintendo had to go, we need to delay our pre-order to evaluate the growing market conditions in the United States due to tariffs. Because of all of the price adjustments that they had to do on their accessories. Who knows? They never outrightly stated, but who knows if the price of the Switch actually increased as well due to tariffs. They said no. It might have. What have you. They suffered damages, quite literally damages, in terms of accessory sales, game sales, etc., etc. So they are leading the pack amongst a bunch of other companies. I'm going to look them up in a second, unless it was also listed in here in the article. But there's a lot of companies that are suing the U.S. government after the Supreme Court ruling based on we literally suffered damages because we had to increase prices, which then reduce sales amongst all of our products due to your tariffs.
They even said that it was going to be a little bit of a problem trying to get all those refunds out. This looks like a show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's never going to extend to the people because we had to pay the high prices because they raised the prices to offset what the tariffs were doing, and then we paid those prices, and then they're gonna get the refund, but that's not gonna trickle down to the people that paid this.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. I wonder if they actually include Nintendo in this list. They haven't, but this is just a list of other companies. Mondelza, FedEx, BYD, Prada, Staples, Tom Ford Distribution, J. Crew, Dole Fresh Fruit Company, GoPro, Barnes & Noble, Purchasing.
Dole went out of
Warner,
business.
Goodyear.
They went bankrupt because of this.
Yep, Costco, Alcoa, Toyota Subsidies, Bumblebee Foods, Revlon, Kawasaki, Yokohama Tires, Yamazaki. And that's probably a small list. There's probably a lot more that I am not seeing. I'm sure a bunch of different tech companies and game companies have probably, like amongst Nintendo, have probably maybe thrown their head in. And I feel like Nintendo, while they are litigious, they typically, I feel like, are litigious in battles that, like, we are going to win this most of the time. So the fact that
that's why they didn't sue Pal World for, like, oh, the Pokemon, y'all stole the design, because they could not, they felt like even if they had a 60% chance, that's not a 90% chance. So
it like they wanted those patents before they actually took legal action. The fact that they are suing a government, like that, like, to me says something, and I'm very curious on how that's gonna go. And is like, if like all these companies win and like the U.S. takes a hit, it's gonna suck for us. But hey, I feel like we fucking deserve it.
I am willing to take a little suck for a long time because of what's happening.
Yeah. So that is interesting. We had Nagoshi Studios. So those who don't know, Nagoshi, I'm forgetting the guy's first name, but he is the guy who created the Yakuza series. They showed off a trailer during the Game Awards. Infamously, it was the trailer that you heard the guy go like, "Oh yes!" in the crowd as the studio logo came on. Basically making a new form Yakuza series. Just he's not working at RGG anymore. Made his own studio and got some investor funding. Was creating a new game. Things seem to be going well. NetEase, who is, I believe, a Chinese company, pulled their funding from his studio, and basically, if he cannot find another investor in his company or his studio, it will be closed, and Gang of Dragons, which is the game that he's creating, won't come out, which sucks, because the game actually, like that, at least looks pretty promising. But I think, just in general, I think there's a lot of Chinese companies that are, like, kind of pulling like their assets out of different things that they kind of were throwing everything everywhere, I feel like, a while ago, and I think now they're like withdrawing back.
I think a lot of companies are doing that right now.
Mm-hmm.
With the war going on with Iran, WWE has to reevaluate some things, because they were going to Saudi for a couple of shows this year, and Mania is in Saudi next year. They're like, I don't know if we're doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of moving pieces. I feel like a lot of people were riding the high of, and it feels very weird to say this, we're riding the high of COVID, where everybody was stuck inside. So they were paying for games and these and this tech and all this extra stuff. And then once things started opening back up, there you got that flood of income where people, I want to go to this thing, I want to go to this concert, I want to go to this movie, blah 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 blah. So they put so much investment money and or resources behind, hey, we're doing 2 times what we've been doing. We're just gonna ride this train, not really recognizing that there's gonna be a downturn at some point. And with the downturn happening, they're like, fire everybody, I guess.
And the last thing that I have is, I think last podcast we had talked about that Sony was pulling back stuff from PC releases, and then it was basically hard confirmed over the last 2 weeks that Wolverine and Saros are hard not being released on PC, at least to start. It is exclusively going to be on PlayStation consoles. A lot of investors feel like that they will take away sales from PS5 and the eventual PS6.
And there's people that are into PC gaming that sees that PC gaming overtook revenue from consoles, and they're like, isn't Sony just tapping into this market? But then you got to realize that there are going to be people that are going to go, I want to play Wolverine, and if it's coming to PC, they're going to go, I will wait on that. But if it's never coming to PC, you have to buy a PS5. You always have to buy a Nintendo console. I feel like Sony saw the Steam machine and Xbox gearing up to allow PC games to be played on whatever their next console is. So it gives you even less incentive whenever the next PS console comes out to buy that console. If you can buy an Xbox and get Xbox, PC, and PlayStation games, certain PlayStation games, or you buy the Steam machine and you get Xbox, PC, and certain PlayStation games.
Which, that actually segues into the actual last thing, because I accidentally deleted off my thing, is that Microsoft announced, roughly their vision for the next console, which has been codenamed Project Helix. And it is basically going to be a Xbox PC hybrid thing where obviously you can play Xbox games, but then they also want to have access to like Steam and what have you, Epic Game Store, yada yada, on their console as well, in order to have just like an all-encompassing machine for the next generation. Let's fucking go. I don't know. Did they announce that AI is coming to Xbox?
I wouldn't doubt it. They had Copilot is coming to it.
Oh. Fun. But yeah, basically it's like their vision is like their console will be Project Helix. They have the ROG Xbox for handheld stuff. Which again is also basically a tiny Xbox as well as a PC, or just a tiny PC, yada yada. And a lot of people were thinking with the new head of Xbox that like they were like swan-songing Xbox potentially, but so far they have abated those things, or those rumors and concerns, and the fact that they are going to release a new console does seem to say like, hey, we're still trucking along. And I guess dev kits for whatever this new Xbox is going to be are being shipped out next year. So late 2027, 2028 probably is when we'll potentially see it. And then PS6, who knows, because they are facing tariff and import issues and the RAM and memory and all that stuff issues.
Boy, AI is killing memory.
Yeah.
Killing it.
One of the guys I played yesterday at the tournament, he actually used to be one of the best players in Ohio, but he like took a break, came back, still awesome, kicked my shit in. But he's just like, yeah, I've just been like trying to build a PC recently. I'm like, did you get your RAM this year or last year? He's like, what, dude?
Single tear rolls down his eye.
He's like, I know.
Camera zooms in comically.
You wouldn't happen to have 50 cents for the bus, would you?
But yeah, I was just like, oh man, I feel for you. But he's like, yeah, I thought the RAM in my old PC was not DDR4, but it was DDR4, and I needed better RAM.
Yep. And I've seen people buying things on Amazon, and Amazon accidentally shipping them like 30 cases of RAM, of dual sticks of DDR5 RAM. And they're like, I'm rich. Because if they sell them for like $60 less than where they're going, might as are gonna buy it.
It's like somebody in 2012 convinced you to buy 5 Bitcoin.
Yeah,
Like,
I got it.
wait a second. How many millions?
I have not. I didn't even know what this game is, Namek.
Yeah, I was just like, what is that? That sounds like some drama.
Let's see, 1348 X Vito did it. I'm assuming it came out this year. Let's go to the Steam page. Let's just see. Apparently,
We haven't
everyone
got our
thought
woke for the week.
everyone thought the main character was a lesbian. The gays were disappointed. The anti-woke people got mad over nothing. No one got what they wanted.
And everyone was disappointed.
And this looks like a Steam game.
Yeah. Oh no.
Actually, the sword combat
Steam
actually looks intricate.
Medieval game. Mixed reviews.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
that's
that clan members? Are those clan members?
Oh, you get to kill clan members. That's cool.
Yeah, not cool. You know, they've got their own beliefs, and we should respect that.
Honestly, the combat doesn't look that bad.
The game is very broken.
That I don't doubt if
It
it's
is
like a
Steam game.
random Steam game that comes out.
I've been dabbling in Unreal Engine. It's really fun to mess around in.
I was just about to say.
Try to share some of my life with the people close to me.
Hey, you stole $50 from me. Shut up.
I gained $50 from you from a honorable bet, sir.
You broke even.
It was a complete break even.
And nothing was gained or lost.
It's legitimately the U.S. economy where we're just passing the same dollar around.
And you know what? I actually came out on top because that $50 is worth less than it was.
Legitimately. I have less buying power with the $50 now.
As the arbiter of the bet, I deem that DA now owes him $100 for inflation.
Let's see, $50 in 2022. Oh, $53.50 you owe.
I'm actually curious though. $50.
I'm looking it up too.
In 2022.
$55.50 today.
Yeah. That is interesting.
That's alarming, is what it is.
It is alarming.
Only 6 years, or not 6 years. Math, 4 years. Feels like 6 years.
So who really won here?
Gonna take that to his grave. I
6
conceptually
years ago,
have,
$50 was $65.
I conceptually have $5 more than you.
Yes, imaginary fun bucks.
Oh boy. It has been a bit since then. But I will now, it has been on here for many years. I am deleting the bet
Unbelievable.
off of the the sheet.
Unbelievable.
Good job, everybody. Handshakes all around.
I only have one bet on here, and it's never gonna happen. But I would like the $1,000. Yeah, hit the $1,000 if it ever happens. So it'll remain here. It'll never happen.
Nope.
Even with all the stuff that came out.
Even with my ability to just download it and play it on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
Got my principles. I ain't trying to hear somebody that ain't her.
I respect it. Okay, well that is
What's
actually.
Stone? What's the problem? Oh my goodness! Oh Jesus! On a Sunday, all cheeked up on a Sunday.
Card game with fantasy erotica. Like,
Now,
where did this come
It's
from?
got a story as well. That's interesting. That's
so
what-
quick, are you on Steam right now?
Yes.
The fact that it's a card game, Steam is targeting you.
You know what? You know what? Shadowverse might be cooking me.
in all sorts of weird card games.
It's like, all right, we see card games. Let's just take a peek at his internet search history. We got
Yeah.
the game for you.
Wizard 101 also recommended deck building card game. Because
Mhm.
the two games I'm playing the most right now are Slay the Spire 2 and Shadowverse.
Let's see here. Is a
Pikmin the card game.
Magic the Gathering, Arena, yeah, everything that's not a top seller is a card battler rogue like deck builder for me. I gotta expand. What the
let's see featured.
Yeah. I just
Most
scroll
minor,
through it.
random, whatever. They have Monster Hunter stories, randomly WWE.
Yeah, no, those are top sellers. I got those as well. You gotta go
new,
past.
this is new and trending for me.
I got featured and recommended.
Oh, it wasn't speaking of Avatar, but I saw Avatar. Did you see the Avatar images that came out, Mike?
Yes. I forgot about that. So they had the initial like character arts for the adult gang from the adult Avatar: The Last Airbender animation movie that is coming out. Used to be coming out in theaters. It is no longer doing that. It's coming out on Paramount Plus, I guess, or whatever. They all look good. They all look real good.
Yes.
I think people are going to be hard thirsting for Sokka. They gave him like a more chiseled jawline, I feel like, and it's just like this is bait. Literally,
Funny and chat.
Yeah.
Goosh.
yeah, Mad Max Fury Mode, Fury Road of just that there, that's bait. But Zuko looks good. Aang looks. All of them look good. I love Toph's new outfit.
It looks so good.
Banger.
It looks so good. Just a yellow stripe. Oh, she looks so good.
They haven't announced the voice cast yet, right?
They've not.
Okay, because at this point, you could just get everybody back.
You could just get everybody back.
Because
But, you know,
I feel like you can't have anyone but Dante Bosco voice Zuko. Even aged up, just because he is like a 40-year-old man at this point, just himself. You
The
can get
voice of,
original Aang because he's an adult.
Sokka, that's just his voice.
Yeah, Sokka, that's just his voice. And Toph's voice actress, also an adult, also still obsessed with the character and going to conventions and dressing up as her. Like,
And she can still do the voice. So
Mhm.
just age that up a bit. But from what I've seen from a couple interviews, it seems like they're going for more of a the voice actors reflect the ethnic background of the character. That may be what they're going with, and in which case it's just like, man, just get them back. It's for the fans. Shut up. Who cares? Oh yeah, and John Airbender, that random guy that's just
yeah.
like, I'm here too. It's me, your boy. I've always been here. It's me and the gang.
He's behind
It's
guitar,
everybody's
just like,
favorite
who?
character.
What? I forgot about that. Just a random dude. Oh man. Yeah, it was very. I saw a thing recently where they had like the whole cast do like a panel read at some convention, and just hearing Aang's voice actor just as an adult reading his lines, it's like, whew.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. It's like trying to get Aaron Dismuke to voice Alphonse now. It's just like, no. No.
That part, that's gone.
Big
That part
ain't
of my
happening.
life is over.
Yeah. But, is there anything else that happened over the past 2 weeks that you can think of?
No, it's been a slow, except the general state of the world.
Yeah, just
being
the
a
And
hellscape.
it's just like, I just don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, it gets so tiring, and I
It's
understand that's part of it. They're supposed to beat you down, but
Like, just
golly,
the fact that seemingly this war was done on a whim from his son-in-law. Like, just scream into the void is what I want to do.
boy, y'all gas moles. I don't know what to tell y'all right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell y'all right now,
This
buddy.
is where I am happy I have an electric car.
Hey, Electro Bros 3.
Yeah. New channel coming soon. All it is just us talking about it's so great to have an electric car. Fuck Elon Musk, but hey, I gotta pay for gas. Hey. Like, comment, subscribe.
They're just virtually jacking each other off for our electric cars. How's your car doing today? Oh, it's purring. I don't hear any noise. I hear everybody. Nah. So gentle. I haven't touched my brakes in months. It does it for me.
Someone's gonna clip this out of context
views.
and be like, these. Someone's gonna clip this whole out of context and be like, these pompous motherfuckers.
What happened to? Did they fall into like a lot of money? They used to be so grounded.
It was just Mike before.
Fact
boy.
Man?
Fact Man.
It was gonna be facts about rats and mice, and I was like, no, I'm not doing it. So just animal facts.
The
40 animal
biggest
facts.
rat king
Dude,
was
I saw
300 pounds.
in picture of a rat king, and I almost threw up.
You had never seen a rat king before?
No,
Oh, dude. Yeah. How many facts?
40.
40. I'm a 4.
A crisp 27.
What an odd
11. 4, 11, 12.
It is a odd
27, you
number.
said?
Yeah, 27.
36.
It is a odd number. You are correct.
4, 11, 12, 27, 36.
4.
Ah!
I got it last week.
In 2012, Jeremy Hammond, the world's
Come
most
on.
wanted hacker, was hacked and arrested by the FBI. He had saved his password as his cat's name 123.
You're a hacker. You know, I can't even say anything because you're such.
That's right. Cybersecurity boys, no lock on my phone. Get right in there.
I couldn't believe it when he told me this, that he had no lock on his phone. No
He doesn't-
fingerprint face slide.
Why would I?
Why wouldn't you?
Easy access.
It's the same with
Hey, the world's greatest hacker. The world's most wanted muff got done up by his cat.
and that
Or
doesn't
it
teach you a lesson.
It happens.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do that.
It's just like, oh, you know, who?
Who would think that
Yeah.
it's hiding in plain sight?
It might just be one of those things where it's like, they're probably thinking it's so complex
Yeah.
that they're not even gonna try the easy stuff.
Actually, honestly,
coulda
too, like it makes sense to me because he probably wouldn't trust any form of two-factor authentication because that means he
for
has
sure.
to put stuff out in an email address or give it to like Google Password Manager or this thing where you could like ask the companies for like that information. So he wanted everything like one self-contained thing. It just happened to be the stupidest self-contained thing in the world.
His cat's name was Chewy.
1, 2, 3.
Why would he just be his name and Chewy 1, 2, 3 at the very least? Something more.
I don't know.
All right, hackers, y'all stupid too, I guess.
Okay. With that, we'll be calling this podcast to close. Tuesday, Pokopia. I should be feeling immensely better at that point. So, Pokopia. From from what you told me before the cast, no revisited.
Potentially no revisit.
Potentially no revisited.
We'll see.
And then that actually might be the only stream next week, just because I will be out of town next weekend. So definitely no podcast next week as well.
Yeah, that helps. That helps.
Every little bit.
Yeah, I feel like this is like we had the like lull-ish period of winter. Now I'll be like getting busy visiting and a bunch of different stuff, so stuff will be sporadic until like early-ish summer. But
yeah,
it's
so weird that summer used to be the time where as kids, so just like this is when we do the most stuff. Summer's kind of when I do the least stuff now.
Yeah,
this is when I'm the least busy.
It's late summers where like stuff gets busy for me, just because we have conventions that we go to and do stuff for. MatsuriCon, and then just like then goes into like my birthday, holidays, and then it just turns into like the end of the year is just like a gigantic sprint. But we're in March. So until then, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We should see you roughly in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.